Y'all doing? How y'all living, man? Called the gray. They call it the smoke grizzy. It's 10:10. You know how we rocking, man. We gave you some inside. We got the music going, man. Shout out to 90s, 2000 music, man. Ain't nothing like the time. I'm even go back to the 70s, 80s, man. Ain't nothing like 70s, 80s rock, R&B, fucking hip hop, rap. At the time they used to call it just hip hop. And then they just, the more we was talking our shit, they made it rap, man. And then they turned to the gangster music, all type of genres, man. But shout out to music in general, man. What up, ladies and gentlemen? I got the crew in the building. Christy, good morning, man. Hope everybody doing good. What is going on, Jack? What's popping, everybody? Hope everybody doing good. You know how that go, man. It's one of them, you know what I'm saying? One of them days, man. Yo, random NBA, Ben 10. NBA young boy, you guys know who that is. One of his affiliates, I think they tried to rob the man and ended up shooting him. So be careful. People are hungry out here. A lot of people don't want to work for days. They just want to take other people's shit. So, be careful. What up, though? What's going on, Black? We in the building, Black. I hope everybody doing good. We're gonna like this little what's called fruitcake. You know what I mean? We're gonna get a little fruity in this motherfucker. Let me stop. Remember when you used to just be able to say words and not say no homo or pause after every damn thing, man? But yeah, man, hope everybody doing good, man. Yeah, Black in the building early. What up, Black? What up, Christy? What up, Jack? Yeah, hope everybody doing good, man. So, like I said, I'm gonna let the room come in. I'm gonna roast this little Elatorius, and we're gonna get right to it, man. We're gonna talk our stuff, man. We're gonna figure out what the hell ceasefire means. Supposedly we have a 2 week ceasefire. Let them, you know what I mean? But still, gas prices are through the roof, man. I'm so happy to hear that, Jack. I remember you, Jack. You know what I mean? I'm glad you healing and everything is going, the way of the healing. You know what I mean? But what up, though? I had to, Black. Because it's not about the modding. It's more about that I kind of want people to know who was here from the beginning, right? So from Christy, Black, Nene, Darius, there's just been folks caffeinated fishing. There's been people, Cool Breeze that just really been here day one. You know what I'm saying? Even Frank, a couple, just a lot of folk. I got about 30 folk that are just, day ones. And celebration, man, we hit the 500. We about to hit 550. You know what I'm saying, on the subscription base, and my numbers are going up steadily but surely, man. You know what I'm saying. So look at that. I already got 20 in the building. Let's get the thumbs up. But I hope everybody's doing good. Stay positive. I got the shiesty on. I hope nobody's gonna be like, "Damn, son, you hood or something." Nah, it's just the shiesty, man. My ears. Oh, by the way, I came out to the balcony. There was two birds eating out the joint, man. Two little hummingbirds. So shout out to that little bird feeder. I do tell you, they they're cool because they leave on the floor all the cracked little seed shells. So they crack it, spit it, and eat the whatever. So I got a bunch of seed shells on the floor, man. Thank you, Jack. At all. Name it in the building. Yo, Black, you ready? That's the main reason why I plugged you up. You heard? Plugged you up. You seen pause, whatever. But you know what I mean, man. That's the main reason I gave you that modding job. You know what I mean? It's not a job. I just gave you the modding position, right? I don't even know how to say it, but I'm happy you're a mod. That's it. Because I know between Nene, Christy, Darius, Swing Bada Bada, trolls ain't gonna have a day, a minute to talk their caca, man. Yeah, man. Jack, if you don't know, I go live every day from 10 to 11. I make it consistent so my fan base knows, and in general, just in case the notifications don't go through, everybody should know from 10 to 11. Sometimes it's later on, but trust me, I do it daily. Saturday, Sundays, I'm starting to take off, but I do two, three shorts every day, and I do it live. So I'm very consistent, very in the algorithm, very Toto boy, what's going on, Toto boy? What up, Cubs? If you don't know, Toto means the vajayjay in Espanol. But what up, Toto? How you doing, pa? It's funny because I think Toto in Mexican is something different, but in Puerto Rican, Toto means the lower extremities of the female creature. But yeah, man, I hope everybody doing good. Got the Nike joint, got the Nike joint, got the Nike joint. But what up, Nene? How's moving going, Nene? I hope Stormy is doing good. We do remember about the infection it caught, so I hope the pills are working. I know you had to upgrade or change the fooding to some very expensive food, so I hope that's working out, Nene. Black, I hope you're doing good too. You know what I mean? Stay doing you. Stay stay living, man. A lot of folk we don't we don't hold that as a thing. You know what I mean? Just surviving, just living. You know what I mean? Sometimes I see somebody that's 60 something in a bad situation. I'm like, yeah, but he lived 60 years of this program, man. You know what I mean? Even though in the earlier years it was way better, man. Way better. But it is what it is, man. We making it look the way we make it, man. But what up, everybody? Like I said, I hope Christy doing good too, taking care of her little one. Easter just passed. We got birthdays that passed or coming up. Stormy is doing better. Thank you. I'm still tired from going to see Cardi. Cardi, that's where you went yesterday. You nasty, Nene. Yo, shout out to Nene, man. Going everywhere. You know what I'm saying? This is why I need to make her my co-host. So all her all her fucking content is yo. But shout out to you. I hope you film some joints. I know you always outside, inside, you everywhere. That's the whole joint about us. I think all of us are the same. We outside, we inside, and we everywhere at the same time. You know what I mean? But I'm glad you went, man. I hope you had. Did she fall? Because I heard the last like 5 concerts, her big butt was falling off that chair, man. Don't forget that, Jack. I never will, man. Thank you, Jack. That's a great segue, actually. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about Cardi? And you could demonize her on her beginning life, which was stripping and robbing people. But the person who she become, man, obviously money does a lot, to change and birth the children. But I'm kind of happy she's not with Offset, man, because the way Offset is going is like, I tell people about that gambling epidemic, that gambling addiction. It's worse than people say. Tuesday night in Philly. Let's go. Yo, did she have any extra? Because a lot of times when I go to concerts, you usually you luck out because you go for a certain artist, and at the time it was Jay-Z and or Lil Wayne or Rick Ross. You know what I mean? And a plethora of other people are there. So I hope Cardi B brought somebody out, maybe Philly, maybe Meek Mill. Who knows, man? But shout out to Cardi B, man. That's all I want to say, man. For real, for real. Got the watermelon. Yo, shout out to watermelons, man. That's a juicy ass fruit. I'll tell you that, man. I love me some watermelon. Man, Jack, this nigga officially Mr. Glass, man. What's going on, Droopy? I got the boneless mustache, baby. This shit's taking 700 years to grow, man. But what up, everybody? Hope everybody doing good. Stay blessed. You and the family. You know what I mean? We're in weird times, so I just hope everybody, either financially or mentally, you're there, right? Because this world is a snowballing effect to weirdness. Cool. One of my favorite female artists. That's a fact. Cardi B, man. And she got a lot of cool features, man. I always wanted to do a Kanye, Travis Scott, The Weeknd. Oh God, do I love The Weeknd, man. And the beginning career of The Weeknd, he has a song called Dee Dirty Diana, right? It's a Michael Jackson, I guess, remix, but he sounds like Mike, man. Shout out to The Weeknd, shout out to Ovo, whatever, you know what I mean? But it's also sad when you see a lot of these artists that are supposed to be financially well off and they're not because of whatever contract they signed. Yeah, prayers up for Jack, man, for real, man. Just be careful out there, dog. The streets is real, man. And I always tell people it's not you who is the initiator in accidents, especially when it comes to driving. You got to worry about everybody around you, man. These mother suckers don't. I don't know if they got no eyeballs or whatever, man. But the cut, look, I don't mind cutting me off. Fine, you think you got to get somewhere first, whatever. It is what it is. A lot of folk just cut off, and then they go to Subways and shit. It's like, yo, the sandwich was that important, my Jeezy. But yeah, man, it's like you gotta stay focused, man. God, I need help. I'm having Steve Harvey and Kevin Nash over for dinner. Damn, imagine. I was thinking grilled cheeses, but Kevin might be vegan. Idea, super concerned and running out of time. Damn, Kurt. Imagine that was real, man. So Steve Harvey, you need to give him a bowl of hair, and Kevin Nash, you need to get that man some yeah, give him chicken and watermelon, man. Give him chicken and Kevin Nash. Is you sure Kevin Nash and not Steve Nash? He said Kevin Nash. Isn't that the wrestler, I think? Yeah, you're right. I live in Chicago and Illinois. Yeah, man. Chicago just, yo, a lot of folk don't understand where you at. You know, folk, Kevin Nash too big. So, yeah, Kevin Nash is the wrestler, right? Straight up, man. Give Kevin Nash watermelon, chicken wings, KFC. Yo, random. Check this out, everybody. One of the funniest things I ever heard or seen. So, if you don't know, Jamie Foxx, he's a comedian. I love him to death. Great work with various movies. I don't know the movie exactly, but I think he played who was the blind guy, man? Damn, slipping my joint. Don't smoke. But long story short, Jamie Foxx used to hold these beautiful, fun parties in California, right? And his residence. Long story short, my man used to order $200 worth of KFC, dump them out the fucking the buckets, put them in some nice china, and he said word to mother, people used to be like, "Yo, where you get this chicken from, man? This shit is amazing." And he over here laughing inside, man. This shit's KFC, B. Ray Charles, thank you, Black. Darius, ¿cómo está? What's going on, Darius? How you doing, pa? Hope everything good, man. Ray Charles, thank you. Amy, how you doing, Amy? MetaQuest, yeah, I think I do, man. Nice to see you, Amy. That's a fact. What's going on, everybody? The room is getting rooming. We rooming in the rooming, man. Salute Zay and crew. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing good, Theo Zay. One love, Darius. You already know, man. But yeah, man, Jamie Foxx, random man. He used to throw parties, and instead of ordering, crazy, he just gave him some KFC. He dumped the buckets, put them in some nice, array, and he said people were at like befounded, man. But I think that was funny, man. But shout out to Jamie Foxx, man. We can't lose. A lot of times we're so hard on certain, celebrities that when they're gone, we're like, damn, wow, what the hell was society doing, man? We lose our mind over everything, man. They used to say he was a clone and all type of shit. And then, yo, isn't it funny that he rode that wave with the clone thing because he dropped they cloned Tyrone, man. So at the same time of him getting called clone, they made a movie where he was a clone, man. Or whatever. It was a dope movie, by the way. That clone Tyrone shit was fire, if you ask me. Um, but yeah, man, there's a lot going on. Of course, gas prices are shooting through the roof, you know, and you know what's dope? I think Jamie is a clone. That's bugged out though that you say that because like um his bone structure like it's one thing when you lose weight. Like everybody knows that, but when your structure, your eyes change, Jim Carrey, this, that. Fauci in the building, nigga. I am. I'm Fauci, man. Actually, Fauci getting diesel, ain't he? But shout out to Fauci, man. I think look, I ain't gonna lie, I always got um now I know why people say Jewish because of the nose, but I always got Middle Eastern or Latino, right? Some type of Latino. But yeah, I do have like a very Middle Eastern grimace, man. Especially when I'm skinny in the face. I look wild. I look wild in the fucking Middle Eastern, man. But shout out to the head, man. Let's bring it. Let's try to do it old school style. This is how my moms used to comb it. Dang and dang. You know what I mean? But what up, everybody? What's going on, Jeff? Thank you for rocking with me. We ain't gonna start that. Leave the homie Jamie alone. Let's go, Black. I don't know, Black. Look, me, I think it's him, but it is weird that, like, there was a lot of circumstances. Supposedly he died, and Then they said he was brain dead, and then but shout out to Jamie, man. I'm glad he's just and he has a beautiful family, man. I always like that. Like, sometimes we forget like when they had kids mad years ago that they grown up now. You know what I mean? So it's really cool to see, you know what I mean? What's going on, Smurf? Yeah, I'm very happy, man. I'm very happy. Now the Shiesty and the Shades sold it. Let's go, Jeff. Black Christy, y'all. Mwah! Yo, spam the button and hit that sub. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack, for real, man. Hi, ma'am. How you doing? How you doing today? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's my culture. Hi, Amy. What up, Amy? Yeah, just please, be respectful, man. Oh, because of the nostril game, huh, Amy? Yeah, everybody hit me what I look like, man. I used to get Swiss Beats when I grew my joint, Jim Jones, and then one time I grew a really joint. They call me the Twin Tower dude. I got all type of joints, man. But yeah, the nostril game. And look, I think y'all could tell that I used to get like my shit broke. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know what I mean? But I hope everybody doing good. You know what I'm saying? I know it's my culture. It needs a hug, but it's okay. We all need hugs too, baby. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I hope everybody doing good, man. I'm still hungover from Tuesday night. Haven't drank liquor in years. Yes. Then they talk to me, man. How was that effect though? Like, cause I do know like I haven't drank as well. And then when you do drink, it's like a like right? It's like 7 times is I don't know, man. You get destroyed, man. Guess what? Talk to me, Jack. We in the building. We in the building. Good looking, Black. I appreciate you. God bless you, man. Lucky to be alive. Yeah, all of us is lucky to be alive, man. Nose candy is better. Cool Running. Yo, remember that movie, Cool Running? Shout out to Cool Running, man. Thank you for rocking with me. Where you from, man? Brooklyn, New York. Right now, I'm residing in California, man. I hope everybody doing good, man. What was you drinking on? Wine and felt fine until I woke up yesterday. Wine is a yo. I know ladies know, but wine to me is a sleeper. Like it's a great conversational piece. It gets you to that socializing point. I'm not gonna lie, I like wine. You know what I mean? But there's also that little weird curvature of like, oh, I didn't know 4 or 5 glasses do me dirty. You know what I mean? But shout out to wine, man. 15 years, damn. How old are you, Jack? I hope you got more than that. Oblivious. Any what up, Oblivious? Yeah, what we smoking on? Low, low. I'm smoking some fruitcake pausito, man. And then I had a pre-roll berry mint. 15. Ah, yo. Unless you got some type of disease, Jack, you gonna live, man. And that's another thing I want to tell these kids, man. A lot of the kids think that there's no, you know what I'm saying? How do I say that, man? Like any life, man. Like trust me, you got life, man. If I'm 44, you definitely going, you know what I'm saying? Because first of all, you kids don't understand that you guys have a lot of information that we didn't have, right? You know what I mean? You guys have remember we were drinking out of fucking the hydrant, like the hose and shit. Like, maybe that made our immune system stronger, but we were doing a lot of wild ish that like if we kind of just knew, you guys know that's the difference. You could attack this world differently, and you guys aren't. Don't you think we wish we had, some Google and pass some of them tests and SATs and this that? Like, nah, man, we had to do it for real, man. It's like encyclopedias, man. Shout out to the encyclopedia, dictionary, thesaurus. Yo, yo, Oblivious Gifted. Thank you for rocking with me. What's up, Jack? Cameron, prayers up, man. Stay blessed up, man. Thank you, Cameron, for that one. Thank you, Christy. I'm smoking on some Mandarin cookies, homie. Thank you, Cool Running. I appreciate you rocking with me. I hope everything stays, blessed in your life as much as it can. You know what I mean? But thank you for rocking with me. Entering this channel, $8 called Random, Randumb. What's going on, Ramalinda? Yo, yo. But there we go. That's the Allosaurus. I'm not gonna smoke no more because it is putting me to discombobulated level. You know what I mean? But Yeah, I don't know what's in this weed no more, man. That's a great segue too, man. Weed used to be weed, right? It made you get munchies and you slept good. Now this weed, motherfuckers is pulling their car over. Like, damn, I don't even know how to do these fucking pedals no more. Explain the trip, man. What up, Lolo? Subscribe and thank you, Nene. Damn, yo. Sometimes when I'm flowing with y'all, I don't realize how much of a like I cultivated such a cool audience, man. Family. Um, it goes a long way, man. Like to just have people either on your side, even if they're not fully, but just the fact that I get this support system that a lot of channels don't have, man. So shout out to y'all, man. Hearts up for you guys. The doctor says I have a 50-50 chance. Damn, Jack. Bro, if Chat GPT existed when I was in school, bro, I would have been top of the class. Yo, Black, we would have been surgeons. We would have been archaeologists. We would have been, yo, the like, cause yo, in our day, we couldn't type in which job pays more, which job is out there. You know what I'm saying? What major should I major in? Right? Like, we didn't have none of that. In fact, they had a thing called I was in this thing called for one semester in John Jay Criminal Justice, which was basically like you don't know your major, so you're all over the place until I went to like law and went into speech and various other subjects. But love you too, man. Yeah, we are family, man. I'm on your side, bro. Your backside, no word. And then they got that. Trying to tell y'all. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, you know, I like being me because I allow things, like the flowing of this, right? Like I try not to jump on everybody because I do want you guys to be goofy and play around, right? That's what the internet is. But I also want you guys to know on this channel and this little realm right here, I'm trying to deliver a message, whatever advice I could try to give, man, because I'm telling you, man, if we were at an age where I could just go into how to work out, how to how to approach a girl, like whatever, man. We had to learn it all on our own, man. We really did, man. That first time you in a movie theater and s- it's just wow, man. We really taught ourselves, man. And it's a beautiful thing about that too, teaching yourself because you learn maybe that's the reason why we read more or we were into like the library or figuring things out because we truly wanted to find answers for a lot of these weird questions going on, you know what I mean? But yeah, Jack, how Austin was going on, Austin? Thank you, Darius. I tried not to address that, and then they couldn't help herself. Yo, Christy, don't get me laughing like the other day. My head hurts. That's what's up. Yo, Nene, what is it? Gatorade or water? I hope you got Powerade or some. You know what I mean? You got it, girl. And that's another thing, bro. No lie, so self-taught. That's a fact, Black. And I always like when the girls or the ladies are just, and then everybody welcomes each other, and then we is like, and we're learning each other, so we're figuring out each other's like humor and stuff like that. Yo, Jack, have a great day, man. Stay up. Gatorade and water. Thank you, Nene. One more time, Stormy. Feel better, man. Feel better. Bye, Jack. What up, G? What's going on, Noodle? Welcome back, Noodle. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up. Thanks, everybody, for the support, the time on your behalf. So, let's get it rocking. Let's start talking. Let's start flowing. But like I said, random that ceasefire. I don't know what's going on. That's why I try not to touch too much on the Iranian war, whatever's going on. I do know what's pretty sad is I forgot the place, but they saying Israel bombed the ish out of them. Oh my lord, it is just bad, man. And we this is 2026. So if technology got better, guess what? Weapons got better. And I remember when, like I think last year when Trump dropped those bombs, I didn't even know, but they made bombs that go underneath the ground and then detonate. So it's like, yo, man. And then we got drones, all type of craziness. Been apartment shop and need a small two-seater couch. Oh, Noodle, I hope you're on Offer Up or Marketplace. But remember IKEA was the spot. Like you could count on IKEA being a cheap, get me a couch, just get the furniture popping until you got, you know what I mean, like better joints. But yeah, man, ain't nothing like my best friend Mark. He had one of the illest setups. He had the two leather recliner joints, the couch that connected like the L almost, but ain't nothing like a recliner, man. Crashing over there, you could just sleep. He had the big boy joint, the one that heated, and you know what I'm saying. I was gonna leave. Hell no, missed the whole live stream. What's up, Jack? Bro, Ikea was the shit. We went. Yeah. Oh, see, you there. What up, Noodle? Thank you for rocking with me, man. Salute to Noodle, everybody. I see if it gifted. Yeah, Jack on here just begging for attention. It's sad. Oblivious gifted. It's a studio, need a bed couch. I seen a fold-up double bed and just looks like a wardrobe. Yo, ain't it wild that like furniture looks cheap now? Is it me? Like, yo, the setups and the shits just break. Yo, did y'all see that? One of the funniest things, some lady supposedly saved her receipt for a couch and she went to Costco and supposedly Costco has a return, a lifetime policy of return. The guy that was working there was like, nope, I'm not. This shit had holes and he was like, what do you mean? After two, don't you think everybody be rocking that every year? I'll be like back in Costco. Yeah, what up, man? I'm trying to get the new couch, man. Be quiet, not calling for attention. Just be easy, Jack. You good, man. The only reason they say that is because like only one person can have so much, bad luck, right? Like, and then you said, "Nah, I'm gonna be like so." People, what was the story my parents always used to teach me was the don't ever cry like a wolf, right? That whole story was a little boy used to be like, there's a wolf coming, there's a wolf, and the village will come. Yo, you okay? Nah, I'm just joking. Nah, there's no wolf here. And then the day he was like, "Yo, help! There's a wolf!" Nah, that nigga joking, man. I gotta finish this damn J.O., man. Deuces. That's why you don't cry like a wolf, man. What up, old fart? What's next? You just got COVID and you're throwing up lungs? OMG. Y'all making me die laughing, man. Man, like the truth. Plus, I don't plan on having too much company. So, exactly, man. We're gonna have to just get that one little recliner TV and we Gucci, baby. Doctor just called me and said your story was cute. When the wolf came, no one came through, right, Noodle? Jack the boy cried upstairs. Oh, niggas got jokes. Forget to take your meds. What's going on, Staffers? 1235. Message him, Jordan. Niggas got the guns aiming now. You see? But yeah, man, you in New York City, bro? No, no, no. Born and raised in New York, Brooklyn, and now I'm in Cali. You know what I mean? But what up? How you doing, Noodle? Then they dying. Then they just like chilling. Had a great Tuesday. Feeling coming back. It just like I appreciate everybody, man. But yeah, man, like it's funny because that was a thing that I think got out of control was lying, right? Like they purposely put it in our head, do not lie. A, it snowballs into something. B, sometimes you can't forget, remember the lie. So it's always better to say your truth, regardless of the consequence. And I think the Gen Z or Gen, I don't know, they just was afraid of consequence, and everybody's lying. You see how Instagram is, got a bucket of cash, and then you go, yo, let's go to your crib. Nah, son, I'm in my mom's basement. Like, what? I thought you, what? You said you got a Lamborghini Urus? I love saying that car because that's like a dream. I thought the X7 BMW, but I think that Cybertruck and the Urus are fire. But what up, folk? Thank you, Darius. Yeah, man, the gritty vibe, 90s New York City. Man, I wish I grew up there. It was Noodle. It was a wild situation, wild times. I wish Cool Breeze was in here. Everybody trying to keep up with the Joneses. Black, always on point, man. I don't have Instagram too much going on it for real. Then they what? Yo, as human beings, you're not supposed to try to outdo somebody else. Like that wasn't a thing, man. like the competitive nature was more in work and like in life, meaning like let's see who gets to the bag and pays, let's see who gets to that finish line, right? But now they competing over who got the purse with the book now, and who got the new Coach sneakers that are on commercial, and oh everybody, and it's very trendy. So like back in the days you would see somebody maybe with the same Jordans but not as much. Now it's like everybody look the same, man. The same wide leg joints, same sweatpants, the same hoodie over their face, same shoulders down, dollar bills like crazy, right? Like, and you over here like, are you serious? Let me just go back to my acres and stop it. Stop at five. I used to tell my dad that I'm a Jones came to troll, but stay for the vibes. That's what's up, Staffix. Staffers, 1235. I appreciate you, man. And once again, thank you guys for your thumbs up. Thanks for the time, your energy. I don't have Instagram. I want to get back to Black. Anybody trying to keep up? Yo, keeping up with the Joneses is like, first of all, it's hard to do. That shit is inevitable. Like imagine, and the Joneses is in what regards? Because if you're keeping up with the Joneses in your neighborhood, you could probably do it if your hood is brokey. But if you keeping up the Joneses with niggas in Calabasas or Beverly Hills, it's like, what are you doing, man? Every day you need a new outfit. Remember them rappers that were like, I don't wear the same white tee or sneakers twice, man. Ballin'. It's like, nigga, please, man. Send them shits to me, man. I wear them shits every day, B. Why did the cat die? I don't know, man. Looking for his non-lives. I don't know. It was a 50-year-old guy. Nene. Hello, L. Hi, guys. What's going on, Hashana? Yo, Hashana, Christy's here, man. Hashana was looking for you yesterday, Christy. But yo, what up, ladies? I hope everybody doing good because he got tapped. Hey, yo. Let me see. Let me see. No IG. I know X Twitter out the question. Then, yup. Twitter's another one, man. Like, you know, the concept of Twitter random was dope and everything, but I think people don't understand that you grow, right, in life. So your comments 10 years ago might not resonate with you who you are today, right? So that's why I say it's you better be very careful how you speak, man, because these kids don't know that this shit is live forever, man. You know what I mean? Forever. Your kids are gonna see this. Kids are gonna see, man, grandpa was a real fucking character, man, wasn't he? Zay, when you go back to New York City, how's the difference in the weed, man? I haven't been back yet, but I tell you, the spot I used to go to, Robert, it was on Bowery Street, dope ass smoke shop. It's called Smokehouse, and they were getting their shit from Cali, but I went to some guy's crib. It was like a dispensary. I always tell the story. He gave me this shit called Dragon Breath for the fire breath, and that shit. I know it was a bong hit, so bongs do hit harder, but let me just tell you, man, I could not drive to the crib, man. I was done. Before I saw your face, I heard the audio. You got that Charlie Murphy comedic. Thank you, Waylon. I appreciate you, Waylon. Yo, once again, thank you guys for the positive feedback and just you guys being y'all. Never change. Hearts up, random. We outside, we inside, we everywhere. You already, man. Got a spare 30 for smoke. I'm poised. Damn, man. I wish I did. Why did Jesus? So that you're in the UK, right? What's going on, mate? I hope everything good though. Highlight. I wish I could though. Highlight. When I say that, I really mean it, man. Why did Jesus come back? To help. How are you, Christy? Yeah. Yo, what up, everybody? Hellboy. What up, Hellboy? How you doing, pa? What's going on, Robert? What up, peoples? Red Eagle. What up, Red? Just like Various Gifted is on it, man. Yo, I always see Oblivious Gifted as like just a person like almost like me. Like we're just fed up with the like childish, like yo, just be real, be human, man. Why everything jokey? Other countries ain't joking, man. Remember, Iran was waiting 20 years for this war, man. Imagine some people can't wait 20 minutes at the line, man. Oh boy, only can the yep, right, black. That's where my mind goes. Let me see, black. Oh boy, cause the local Chinese restaurant ran out of meat at Jack. Hey, yo, everybody. Words and spells, liquors and spirits. That's a fact. Thank you, Hellboy. What up, Hellboy? I'm good. That's what's up, Hashana. I'm glad, ladies. Do y'all thing, man. You here, Black T? Welcome, everyone. Thank you, Darius. Nah, you're calm and boring when broke. LOL. I don't know, man. Yeah, Manchester, UK, check in. That's what's up, Noodle. Whoever's from the UK, thank you, everybody. 6 7 BS is annoying. And yo, Nene, I seen a teacher like it's weird. She's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And instead of saying 8, she goes 6, 7, 6. It's like, yo, you do not want to say do that in the curriculum, man. In fact, that's not in the book, so don't do it. Because back in my day, teachers used to always say that they doing everything from the book. That's why they didn't think outside the box. So do it from the book. What's going on, Red Eagle? Yeah, that's 6 7. Okay, Kensington, PA. Yo, and she know, man. When she say Kensington, PA, that shit really is zombie land, yo. Prayers go out for everybody out there, man. Yo, Zay, let's link up and smoke one day. I will, Hellboy, I promise. I'm one of them ones, man. You're welcome, Theo Zay. Thank you, Darius. I am. Yeah, Christy, Christy, a female, multitasking, got me in the back, got the kid, grilled cheese in or whatever. You know what I mean? So shout out to Christy, man. But she here. I'm doing good. What's up? Thank you, Darius. What happened, Jack Verrett? Hope you all doing good. Thank you, everybody. Christy, swing, bada, swing. But instead of praising God, Yup, it's praising the devil. Now, yo, thank you, Oblius. Yo, gifted. I'm just gonna say gifted. Thank you, man, because that's another great segue, man, on words and the fact that demon time and we provoked the demon and we brought him into here and he's been dying to be here, man. And look what he's doing. He's collecting souls. He's ruining the way things are. Just like we got to get back to love, God. You know what I mean, and just faith in your own neighborhood, man. Because any minute soon it's going to be neighborhood versus neighborhoods for resources. Because I saw a story where a guy was like, your produce is gonna start running late because the truckers, gasoline, so less produce and a lot of stupid people don't understand when you loot a store and they close that store. Now that little store that supplied resources for that neighborhood, now you got to go somewhere else, and they ain't having it somewhere else. Shout out to you, D. Thank you, everybody. Christy is your favorite hobby. That's what's up, everybody. What are your thoughts on the war in Iran and Trump's actions? I think that was a foolish thing, man. But I don't understand, man. Look, I think we needed to do it because Iran, you know, we just need to like shut them up, right? Or not shut them up, but just they got too much propaganda against us. Like a lot of countries, sometimes we don't think it, but they just really hate America, man. What up, Dom? Welcome back, Dom. Oh, the dust covered me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, the best way to make macaroni and cheese is to get the water and noodles. Yeah, let's go, Hellboy. People forget the milk part. People forget the milk and cream part. Thank you, thank you. All together, let's go, Hellboy. Just another civil war closer to home. People need to wake up and unite ASAP Black. They don't understand how soon. First of all, humanity, you could tell by road rage, right? We're already at the edge, right? We're already at the straw that broke the camel's back, right? It's just going to take something very stupid that's just going to cause, and people, I'm telling people, man, stock up on some toilet paper, water, of course, and potatoes, man, various things that last. And another thing I'm finding out is a lot of things don't last no more, right? Potatoes are dying quicker. This and I'm finding out that that's because of the shipment. Like by the time it gets here, gets on that truck and goes to the stores, it's already a couple weeks in, man. But thank you, everybody. Yeah, this shit is we flowing, man. I love all countries. Thank you, Hashana. So they tricking everyone into saying hallelujah and actually worshiping the horn. Yo, gifted. That's bugged out too, man. The whole 662, the whole everything. Strawberries, yes, Christy. Molded day one. Day one, man. That thing is going and it's in our refrigerator. It's not like, you got people that do it differently. They keep it outside. Some people put it in the fridge, some people in the freezer. But later, Jack, yo, strawberries my favorite. I catch the whipped cream on them, pause, you know what I mean? Yo, give me some strawberries, man. And I think another thing, That's why this generation look like they 55 when they 20, right? Because once again, I always bring up that triangle. It was fruit, meat, milk, right? It was like a those basic necessities. You know what I'm saying? It didn't say fucking Takis or Mountain Dew. But yeah, man, we used to like our fruit. I remember my mom used to make, remember the fruit little can things that had like fake whatever. I just remember that, man. My mom's always giving me fruit. You know what I'm saying? That was literally sometimes our dessert. It was like a fruit cup thing, or you know what I mean. But fruit cocktail. Thank you, Christy. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, black. That's because of all the nonsense that they put in these damn foods. That by the time they reach shelf, them shits already growing arms, man. You gonna have a banana slap me in the like, damn, nigga, what the fuck? I'm trying to eat and relax. Yo, Stafford's. That's fucking a nice segue too. What's up with the foods not tasting the same too, man? Bro, it's crazy because in the Pledge of Allegiance is literally saying, "Yup, United States, we stand divided, we fall divided, divided." Everybody, key word, man, with a lonely little half cherry. Yup, yup, with that little cherry in it, man. I'm going back to the fields in New Jersey to get my strawberries this summer. That's what's up. And if you don't know, I know New Jersey. Jersey was a place where you could a lot of New Yorkers went in general just to get like farm grown stuff. So farm grown meat, strawberries, just various fruits and whatever. But shout out to Jersey, man. I do know always driving to Jersey, there's like a section that reeks, and I don't know if it's the cow farting or farmland, but there's a little section going to Atlantic City that smells like doodle. I'm going back to the fields. Yup, yup, yup. What's going on, Hashana? Thank you everybody for, you know what I mean? Great conversation as usual. We're still in here. We got 20 thumbs up. We are nasty lately. I'm number 4, 5, end it. Boom. Thank you. Appreciate everybody. Now just looking, seeing 20 is just a beautiful thing, man. But yeah, man, a lot of fruits, a lot of things just be dying and don't taste the same. I don't see moon pies in my in Wilco's. What the hell, Chuck? What happened, Chuck? Yeah, man. Things I look, all I'm saying is things, I'm telling you the truth, like bananas and strawberries, like I'm being honest. That shit would be in my house for like a week, and by the time you looked at it, it just started getting brown on the banana. Now, 2 days later, that shit is brown. That sweet banana. I'm like, damn, nigga, can I wait a day, man? And they buds though. LOL. Hey guys, I'm back. What up, Jack? Christy, don't forget me. Now she here, yeah, especially in South Jersey where I'm from. Yup. Colito. How could I forget it? See, ladies, do y'all thing, man. But I wanted to seg off of wouldn't expect Jersey to have a countryside. Yeah, Jersey's pretty cool, man. There was something about going to Jersey. My dad's sister married a cool dude who bought a on the corner house, man. Beautiful 2-story. And those houses in Jersey are big, you know what I mean? Compared to an apartment in New York, let's just say. But yo, shout out to New Jersey, man. I just don't like how they messing up Jersey and Philly with like taxes. They're trying to make it like, if you don't know, Jersey and Philly were like places where either you retired or you got your money up and you bought a nice house in Jersey, or you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times there's folk that are in Philly and Jersey commuting all the way to New York City to work. You know what I mean? But as a little kid, I always remember that the very suburbia life. The mall was across the street. It was very cool, man. Chilling with Pookie and Donna, my two cousins. So I had a great time. I had a great time in Jersey. Thank you, Darius. But yeah, man. A lot of things used to last longer. Things used to taste different. Shrinkflation is real. Even the damn fucking I bought the Carberry, whatever, the eggs. Yo, the egg look little now. I remember that egg used to look like an egg, man. That shit looked like a mini egg, dog. In fact, you could crack one of them fake eggs and put that egg in it now. That egg, Cadbury egg, used to be big, man. But yeah, everything is shrinkflation. Everything is just like they doing is greasy, man. With bad traffic. And that's the thing I need the younger generation to know. Like, there was no such thing as remote work. There was no such thing as get on TikTok or YouTube and actually make a check. There was get your ass, wake up at 3, 4 in the morning just to get to 7, 8 in the morning work. You know what I mean? 9 to 5, 8 to 4. But yeah, shout out to you coming out, man. Don't, bump the door, but yeah, thank you for coming out. COVID, COVID destroying, destroying. And then they say various things about COVID. I don't know which one it is. Gushers were fire to me. Gushers were amazing. I'm surprised we didn't bring up Gushers with the candy talk. But the fact that COVID it keeps mutating, number one, and number two is like they say it lives in cold or hot weather, like I don't know which one it is, but it survives in a certain type of weather. You know what I mean? But it's just diabolical, man. You know. And my thing is, why the hell do we have scientists that are like procuring poisonous shit, man? You know. Take that energy. Let's start looking for cures because all you guys like to do is put a band-aid over shit and never cure anything. Nothing is curable in America. I just found out that a lot of corporations, random, are getting upset because Texas, I didn't even know Texas was one of the few states that on their boxes of groceries or foods, it says not not no not consumption friendly for humans, something like that, right? Like they had to put things on the box that were letting you know more information, like they were adding bleach and color dye and various things. So they're trying to implement this worldwide to every product. And then they were going down the products like Mountain Dew, um, Oreos, a lot of things that like we consume, even potato chips, they say aren't human, consumer like readily, I don't know, edible, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? So do we get a check? Can I sue somebody because like you guys, you know what I mean, were feeding us this trash, not letting us know the truth? And that's another beautiful thing this generation has is the truth. They were lying to us. Lied about the aliens, lied about Bigfoot, lied about every goddamn thing we said. Yo, is this? Nope. Oh my God, just dealing with that. And remember one time they were like, "Oh, COVID, it doesn't harm the kids because their immune system is too strong, unless they got asthma or some type of like." It's like, damn if you do, damn if you do. You still clap back after I gave them. Yeah, man. Some people act weird. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes like like I say, we never did this because we were very private folk, right? We didn't want to stand out. But in this generation, it's like they want the attention. They want to be the top dog in your movie. You know what I'm trying to say? So, there's no combating it. You just let them be. But when they grow into that human or an adult, that's when it's like that's not cool to be an adult. Always trying to be shining everywhere you go. Always trying to be loud or look at me. You know what I mean? Because the attention you may get is it may positive or negative. Always remember that. Word, word. Chill, y'all. That married woman, if I'm not mistaken, that's a fact, man. But I don't say nothing because Nene, Christy, them ladies, black, all of y'all know how to just black, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My peoples just know how to handle theirs. Like I always. That's why sometimes I don't say something because I'm like, she won't. Yup, she did it. Yo, and that's another thing, man. I was working at a hospital and they were giving me the, oh, you want to work tomorrow? You got to get. It's like, yo, remember, yo, people don't understand they really did that in America, man. They said either you fired or you're not. If you don't like, no, man. What happened to like what I want to do, man? Good, because a lot of us had no choice, had order return to work. That's a fact. A lot of us didn't have a choice, man. That's why I kind of was like in Florida, because Florida was like, yo, forget this. We got to keep businesses open. They don't even they don't they talk about it to today, how much it messed with the restaurant industry, the bars and lounges in New York, or just these little mom and pop shops, man. And I feel like that was a deliberate, that was a move, man. Because yo, look, I'm in Cali, right? And everything to me is corporate, meaning In and Out, CVS, Walmart, this, that. At least in New York, you have mom and pop shops, which is a regular dude, regular Bob, regular Joe, average Joe. He got his little shop. He sells a particular thing. Everything is supply and demand. So as long as he has a demand for it, he's gonna sell. But yo, a lot of corporations, that's why towns look scary. You go to a town and you see these boarded up windows. It's like, yo, towns used to flourish because very community and neighborhood like. I didn't want to jeopardize my job. I worked with Treble U for 16 years. Shout out to you, Red. And that's another thing, man. They really had us thinking about, should I jeopardize my job, the safety? And now people understand that how much a job really truly means, man. You know, I'm not saying that work was secondary in our life, but it still was like, at least I know I could quit this because I don't like the boss and go find one. So I'm gonna put my 2 weeks here, make sure I have. That's another thing. We made sure we had something lined up. You can't just quit and just, I know. And that's another thing, then the weirdness of it, right? Like, a lot of us when I finally moved to Bay Ridge, which is a nice neighborhood, I still had to go to the hood to get, cheaper cigarettes, cheaper, you know what I mean, candy, or just, just those little snack joints. Because, depending on your neighborhood, man, if you're in a rich neighborhood, the pricing, I saw $33 for like a pack of 12 toilet paper, man. That shit almost made me cry, man. What is going on with America? Ain't no reason why you could spend $70 and have one little bag, man. $75 and have a little bag, man. I remember $100. Your mom's is you back and forth in the trunk bringing bags in, man. Like they destroying our dollar. They fooled us with, don't get Bitcoin, but we gonna get Bitcoin. They destroy, like, it's just like, yo. And there's no way you can move, man. You go off grid, you get arrested for trespassing on government land or some shit, right? It's just, they know what they doing, man. They had this system rigged for years, and I always tell people, that this ain't a 5, 10, this is like a 20, 30, 40 year plan, man, in motion. $3, man. They used to walk away with a bag of candy, man. Hey, I see the bird feeder. What kind of birds you get coming around? Yo, Red, I got some hummingbirds, the little tiny ones, man. It's wild because right before I came on, I had two of them, two of the little ones. And look how cute it is, man. They be leaving the cracked seeds all over the floor for me to clean. These little monsters. But shout out to the birds, man. Like I say, I'm very, very animal, very into nature, into life. You know what I mean? One thing I say though, if the lockdowns spin back, everybody run up the scam because they trying to kill us. Yup. Black, run it up. PPP loans. Everybody had a Walmart. You had 7,000 employees. Give me the bag, man. Give it to me now because I know what y'all doing. Y'all jumping in y'all submarines and y'all going to Epstein Island. Yeah, I love birds too, man. Yo, I always remember this in the movie Beetlejuice, that the father used to like to watch birds. And that was a thing when I was younger. Like, you had men and women that used to, like, it was called bird watching, and you would just it would take 5 days to. Oh shit! There goes that elusive bird, man. Woo-hoo! You know what I mean? Just to catch a glimpse of it. So, what's going on, Slim Shady? What up, everybody? I feel bad. Okay, I'm catching up. I got you, Black. I didn't want to jeopardize. Okay, I'm catching up. Hey, man, I was rocking with that. Yup, 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 yup. Okay, okay, okay. I love birds. Hey, Slim Shady, watch them know something about what's about to go down, man. They do, man. I always and you know what's wild? They tell us, man, whenever there's like a tornado or like the weather gets crazy, they go look at the animals, look at your horse, look at your because they trying to get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? And animals do treks according to days, so that they know a day of like, oh, something's gonna happen. We out of here, man. We are out of here, man. But yeah, man, I have a problem with birds. They would fly in my house because of my old neighbor until Stormy caught them. Damn, Stormy, let's go. Yo, guess who's back? What's going on, Jack? Yes, that was my grandpa. That's what's up, Christy. Yup. Just watching them birds, man. And yo, let me tell you, fishing and bird watching, there's something very peaceful, very meditative, right? Like there's something about it that is just peace and calming, and you feel like you're with nature. Usually you're out there, like just, you know, ain't the day we don't hear birds chirping is the day tears and I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here. Cause that's the last species, birds do a lot. They pollinate, they eat certain, creatures that, but it is what it is, man. You know, the human need to conquer all, the human need to be the best, the human need to want to consume every penny on this earth, human greed. The like I don't get that. I never had it in my bone. And maybe that's why I didn't get to the bag, but it's like I'm not gonna cutthroat people just to get, and I understood that it's a resource, so you have to cutthroat people to get it, right? They cool. A did work, but the real stuff works better. Oh, you were talking to Nene. Okay. Normally I would encourage illegal activity, but people are barely surviving. So shit, run the scan. Fuck it. Yeah. Hell no. No, no, no. Nene, it's getting, imagine us, right? It's 44, you know, our age, you know what I'm saying? And then like we lived so long that we got to see everybody doing bad start winning. That's when I was like, fuck this, man. The guy that worked 40, 30 years, man, divorce, life, whatever. Fuck the divorce part, but he lost his job or something or this, that. It's like you told us if we work hard, everything will be fine, man. So now I see videos where people they call it the bare minimum. I'm gonna go to the job, whatever I sign to work, that's I'm gonna do. Some of these jobs think they slick. You a hostess and then they want you to sweep in front of the thing, or yo, I need you to bring delivery that what? You don't pay me for that. You know, you heard what's going on, Duck. Let me see, Nene. I have zero respect for Vaughn. Glad the demon's pushing up daisies. Yeah, man. I don't like serial killers taking innocent lives for fun. And that's something scary we need to talk about too. Like the way I forgot who did the documentary, but a lot of folk were just like, "Oh, he's catching hats." No, man. When you catch more than one, two, three bodies, that's a serial killer. That's creepy. That's scary, man. You were the kid torturing animals and doing weird things, man. No, killing people is not cool. I don't know why they try to make it cool. And I don't know how the F that we got videos online talking about people that got bodies and they still running around free. Meanwhile, you don't pay your ticket back and then they already subpoenaing you to go to jail. Like what are you doing, law? What are you trying to show? What are you providing? You know what I mean? King Vaughn is my uncle. But yeah, man, I know, man. You know, you can act gangster for so long, man. Somebody gonna put you in that ground, man. You can imagine that. You gotta be on your tippy toes every day, man. I don't want to worry about a crew coming to kill me just because it's just crew versus crew, man. I don't nah, that's not me, man. I'm 44. I finally reached this, man. There's no trying to be gangster. You know what I'm saying? We might have to have a little co-host segment joint about that, because that is wild, man. A lot of folk be what's that, glorifying and putting these celebrities on a pedestal, man. You know, they starting to do this thing like, okay, I show speed, I love him to death, man, but yo, he backflips and barks, man. You got surgeons that don't make that money. That's why I think this whole world is weird, man. I will be very angry if I'm over here doing surgeries, microscopic joints, and you got some kid 1111. I love you, babe. Shauna, everybody putting him to the test, man. If you get rid of the ops, you wouldn't have none to look. But Duck, I think that's first of all, that's the trick bag, because nowadays ops sets the way they be mingling and backdoory and all this shit. You never know, man. You could eliminate the whole neighborhood, and somebody baby gonna kill you one day, man. Remember, some of these kids is 5, um, 10, I mean, 11 years old catching hats, man. Thank you, Darius. Now he is trolling. Like I said, Jack just trying to, he 15 going through his little emotions and shit, you know. But I'm out there by it, a little too much is too much, man. And that's another thing I hate society does. Like, just because a certain areas get popping, and nigga be like, yeah, I'm from Chicago. Don't make you a killer. Don't make you gangster, man. Just mean you from there, man. But yeah, I never understood the trying to impress other men, man. You know, there's a thing of, maybe not having a dad and looking for like a family structure in gangs. That's different. But like looking up to somebody, sliding and putting your life at risk because somebody tells you, that's a no-no, man. But then that's weird because we wasn't like that. I don't know, man. I already know y'all about to swing batter him out of here. That shit is so homosexual, Black. Yeah, and that's another thing, man. Like I think, they see the 18 and over, and a lot of them want to see the weed and this and that, but it's like, yo, on this side we really discussing, we just, let us rock, man. We can't have shit no more. Like y'all Gen Z or Alpha, you guys want it all, and it's like that's not, and you're not even working for this shit, man. God damn, please send all of them to the fucking war, man. Please go draft this nigga right now. In fact, where's the number? Hold on. Toot, 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 toot. Yo, yeah, I got some dude that he's dying to go to war for you, man. Yeah, he got a lot of energy. I promise you. This nigga the right one. Yes. Energy. And King Von was his uncle. So yes. Gangster, yes. He's going. He's getting drafted. Thank you. Please, man, send these motherfuckers, please. They so tough. But then when they, you know what I'm saying? Every time I always notice that motherfuckers is gangster with the burner, and then police come by, yo, chill. It's like, yo, what the yo, first of all, gangsters back then used to, the only op was the police, man. Motherfuckers made your best neighbor an op. Your cousins are ops. Like the fuck? Yeah, man. I ain't even told you, motherfucking Bad Bunny, my uncle. So like, damn, man. Everybody got famous. Yeah, man, because they praise that man. They got murals of this man, and it's like that's not what we ever want to promote. We used to look up to Michael Jackson, Bill Cosby, and like these, like they looking for killers. That shit rubs your boat. That shit makes you happy or hard, whatever. Like it's like, yo, man, a group of dudes in a car popping Percocet, things that make you get emotional, and they popping ecstasy, man, dudes and shit. It's like, no wonder ATL be wilding out over there, man. They don't know how to handle nothing. No, can't even just, you know. That's a fact, motherfucker. Mike Jackson was my like plays, man. And that's another thing we never play. Yup, they only think one way, and that's with the guns, man. And that definitely don't make you tough though. That's why I love when them them they act tough in the streets, but then when they go to jail, they got a leash around their neck and they acting like a dog in jail. It's like, what happened to the toughness? Oh, you only tough in crews of six and more. Oh, you only tough when you got the Tulio Julio on you. Interesting. I think Jack thinks that as soon as he was like, bye, we were gonna talk about him, but he don't understand we adults. Like we don't have there's no time for, you know what I mean? He does know that there's a war in Iran, right? Like there's things that are happening like that are bigger and crazier, man. You know what I mean? Trolling on Zay Dollar Random's page shouldn't be like somebody's like day to day, you know? I told him once before, yo, come in here, be positive. Everybody talking, everybody doing their thing, man. You 15, so it's not like you 8, 9, like some of the other young kids that come in here. You 15. At 15 in my day, you was a grown ass person, man. But you know, these kids nowadays, like I say, man, they want all the attention, they want all the money and don't work for it. You know, they did MJ dirty. I can't wait for his movie. I think it's April something. Speaking of Michael Jackson, his old accuser came out today saying he has evidence, but cops didn't want to hear it. BS. And Michael get ran through the cold. Yes, he did, Nene. And people don't understand. I tell people this all the time, especially when it comes to the African American uh society or group, right? They want their money back. Like every time a black celebrity gets to the bag, OJ Simpson, Bill Cosby. Remember, Bill was trying to buy a CBS. Bill was trying to do big things, right? And every time, man, remember, Michael Jackson owned the Beatles catalog. You know what that means? You know, like people don't understand. They play the Beatles stuff over there in the UK every day, right? So Mike is just getting checks 100K a day, nigga, 200K a month, like whatever it is. He is just getting checks on checks, man. So, it's funny. I remember, I think it was Ringo Starr or the other one, McCartney. He said he was talking to Mike and he put him onto the publishing world, right? And the first thing Mike did was buy his joint, man, for like 24 something million back then. Yup. By Ray, he showed you he showed all of us how to moonwalk. Yeah, man. Not going to jail should be priority for these YNs. That's a fact. And that used to be, yo, I'm being honest to my young audience. The theme is to not get caught. The theme is to not put evidence out there. I remember this one case, this dude on his back got a tattoo of the shooting, the block, the scene, bullet casings, that everything matched the fucking thing. And they threw his ass in jail. And they not giving football numbers no more. They giving life fees, man. Y'all don't understand what life means. You're in this place for life. You're never coming home. You're not you're not NBA young boy. You're not going to get a pardon, man. It's not going down, man. And I do remember in front of the mirror, everybody I hope was trying to do the moonwalk. Shout out to MJ. They the biggest gangsters, but the most they do is talk. Yo, son, I caught a hat. Like, who cares, man? Yo, the bigger man is not catching a hat. It's doing what you're doing without putting yourself out there of risk of going to jail. That's the nigga. Like, that's the guy we used to look up to. The dope boy that had two nice cars and was in the neighborhood in the hood and turkey drives and gave toys and paid, so and so's rent. That guy that always, no, I don't want pictures. Nope, take me out. Yo, they gossip like females, and that's a factory. Who the hell wants to go to jail, man? The king of pop. I read that. I got you, Hashana. Thank you, everybody. But yo, they did a segment called Scared Straight. They didn't even show us what was in there. They just showed us people shitting on. That was enough, man. 2 weeks in Rikers was enough, man. I am not, yo. First of all, the system. You guys don't understand the prince, the thing, the waiting for the judge, and if your shit is heavy, felony related, or yo, you in there, man. And that's your life. If your life don't mean nothing, then I understand that part. But my life means something. I'm not wasting time, you know? And then some of these kids go there and they come out fucking most sexual, man. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, Dirkio. Slide on Vaughn. Yeah, Dirkio. Like how you go from the whole point of the game is to get out the hood. Why y'all keep going back? Why do you think there's a significance of being every Chicago kid? I hate the stories, but every time they went back to Chicago, they got laid down, man. And it's sad, man. It should not be happening at the volume that it's happening. That is a lot, man. A lot of lives that are just gone, and a lot of lives that were just kids just trying to impress another kid, and now he pushing daisies, man. Enough for me. Yes, Red. Enough, man. You're supposed to learn from your mistakes, not do them again. And this shit about people is real because these kids are so easily influenced. It's not funny, man. I wish they were easily influenced to my positive words. I wish I had millions of people over here the same way you guys watch. No message, nothing saying nothing. That's solid. Yo, it's a fact, man. It's like, yo, man, I don't get this earth. I'm not trying to understand it, but I damn sure know a man is not supposed to be in a little box with another man, man, sharing a bathroom and all type. Yo, nope, nope. And mind you, these kids are going in 16, 17, 18, 19 when their hormones at its highest too. So these niggas is going to jail horny. Whew, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like the opposite sex, man. I like my wife is the one, and that's it, man. Jersey hung. That's it. I'm not in the game no more. Messing with these STDs now. They handing the shit out like we used to hand out a fucking a work, your card and shit. Here, take my card, man. Yo, the business card, right? They handing that shit out like Jordan, man. That's why they need to listen, man. They need to listen and stop trolling and behaving the way they be. Yo, you know what's funny is like it's almost like we told you so, right? Like we're telling you guys now how to behave, how to act, and then next thing you know, years pass and they 20 something, 30, and they're like, "Oh, you guys are right, man. I should fucking listen. I'm trying to be tough guy all the time." It's like, yeah, man, that tough guy image don't pay bills, man. You be seeing, man, brolic niggas. They don't do no security work. They just sleep on somebody couch and at the gym all day. It's like, yo, man, what is y'all doing, man? Y'all waiting for a fight that's not happening? Go take your ass overseas, man. Like they so tough to fight each other, but not like stand up for America, man. Now is the time. You want to be gangster? Take your ass overseas, man. Yo, that's a fact, Black. They need hugs from Bubba, man. And they gonna get it. Trust me. Bubba in there doing two lives, man. He ain't going nowhere. Because we all know for some reason, jail is also like a time capsule. You know, somebody come out 62, nigga look like he 48 and shit, right? Because you're not the air. I don't know what it is, man. You're not eating the shit or something. I don't know what it is, man. You're not stressing over bills, right? There's no stress. You locked up, man. I mean, besides some nigga cutting your face open, but yeah, 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 man. Brokeback Mountain type shit for real, man. They're gonna do a Brokeback Mountain, but jail, right? 65 million sold, nigga, first week. That's a fact, man. And it's bugged out because um that's a great segue, Pooh Shiesty. You just got out of jail and you do some illegal shit to put you back. Yeah, you like it. Yeah, you like jail. You like jail too much, homie. You know what I mean? And I never understood that. What is the fascination of having a CEO? Yo, and you know what's funny? Eh, mo- Everything in jail is twice, right? Twice. So like a cigarette is like $5, right? Like prices are crazy, right? So yeah, you got money, but you don't spend 500,000 in a year, nigga. When you could have saved it and stacked it, and he just bought two Maybachs, man. Both for like 500,000 each, man. It's like it's time to exchange them shits. He probably safe in jail. That's another fact too. Some of these guys go to jail to be safe, man. It's bugged out though. I know. Pooh Shiesty named a damn fucking a thing after him, and it's just like, yo, you ain't know how to monetize this shit, man. Like, yo, you was in position like him, Little Dirk, um, YNW Melly. These guys were on the artistry level. I like their music, right? I like Dirk's music. I like YNW Melly's. You know what I'm saying? And but yo, man, not too much Pooh Shiesty. I like FDO, but I know somebody did a skit. It was like FDI, first day in, and it's like instead of bread, instead of money, now the nigga got slices of bread. Yeah, I got bread every day, nigga. Like you gotta watch it. His name is Skin Bone. I think the YouTube thing is. But Pooh is the dumbest ninja in the internet, worse than the offset shooting. Worse. How do you come home to all that money and want to go back, man? Gucci Mane put you on. You're the dumbass that signed that contract if it was corny. You the one that did it. You wanted quick cash and didn't think longevity, long thing, independent. And that's another thing these kids could do. You could go independent. And nowadays, you really had to go to the radio station and talk to somebody from Def Jam or, Loud Records or whatever, right? Now you could just throw a song on, let it go viral, and that's it, man. Labels coming to you, man. Go figure, man. Get your money and sit down. Enjoy your money. Take your little gangster suit, open up the closet, and put it in there. That's it. Tranquilo. Most of these men have kids too, acting like fucking like children around them. Why you think the kids are growing up, you know, crazy and shit? Not at all. Not at all. They gonna throw the book at him. Remember, he's on probation too. So even if he beats the case, he's still doing five, 3 to 5, right? It's like, damn, man, what was going on in jail that you like so much? It's not a dormitory, fellas. People are getting cut. People are dying. People are getting their face shoved into a toilet bowl filled with feces. People are pretending they're dogs. People are getting extorted. And let's not, extortion is one of the biggest, man. These motherfuckers lollygagging, go into there, and they got some big dude like, yo, man, put 300 on my books every fucking evening, man. No, shh your mouth, man. Shh your mouth. Pooh Shiesty like five son, nigga. What you mean? Yo, and I know his father was whatever. None of that shit means nothing to me, man. Bullet have no names, man. A blade got no name on it when it's coming across your cheek, man. Yo, his bunkie like this with the shirt tie like this. My son like this. Oh, Pooh coming back. Oh, please don't let the bandit out. Please don't let this. Please, man. Please, man. Please, man. You're gonna see the shit going instead of baby. They're gonna call it Diddy Oil. He gonna come out with his own line, make 700 gajillion, man. Only in America this will happen, man. Only in America, man. They said his joint looked like They said his joint looked like what's the candy? The little black They said his shit looked like a Twizzler, whatever the little. I don't even know, man. What was the black Tootsie Roll? Remember? They said his shit looked like a Tootsie Roll, man. The only incarcerated artist I feel bad for right now is Tory Lanez. That's a fact, man. That's a factory. A, he's actually an artist, and B, who knows what happened, man. I know people that murdered folk and got 7 years. They gave that man 10 for a ricochet bullet off a shorty foot, man. Free Tory. Yo, you see how we on it? Free Tory, man. Free Tory. Que lo que? Que lo que? I know, man. And it is funny, man, because I do think when it's predatorial like that, like the Kellys, and yeah, you got to lock them up and throw the key away, man. Because remember, money is what made that creeper do what he, you know what I'm saying? They been said he didn't shoot her. They said the bullet fragment ain't match, all this nonsense. But I heard also Rock Nation is putting a lot of money behind it just to keep him locked up or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. Who knows what it is? Supposedly they know they owe him money. You know what I mean? Like, you know how these companies do. They rather you dead so they could collect that check, man. And you know what's sad? A lot of these contracts are signed over, so like the family don't get nothing. Like the kid will die, and the label will get all that uh what they call it eponymous when you die, all that extra fucking revenue, and that's it. OMG. So I gotta get a table and baby oil. Let's do this, y'all. Hold on, let me take my joint off. Woo! Woo! It's always like that though, right? I gotta be out of my mind and shit. Yo, I don't know, man. I saw NLE Chopper, right? He was doing that thing that I hate that other girl does. Is like, thank you for the gift. It's a lollipop. Num num num. Lollipop. Num num num. Yo, I seen this grown ass man. Thank you for the heart. Heart. I love you. Heart. I love you. I'm like, yo, Chopper, you was beefing with. What are you doing? Yeah, did he we didn't like him in the beginning because of the sampling and the Biggie and what he did to the locks, right? So, and Mary J. We just wasn't backing him from that. Thank you, Hashana. Thank you, Hashana. But yeah, did he? We already knew he was a creep, and that's what I don't understand. Like these rumors and things were around. Why it takes so long to? And it's like it's almost like when his money got to a certain point, they were like, "Yo, give some of it back, man." Because people don't understand when you get arrested, the courthouse people get paid, man. You got the bailiff, you got the court officer, you got the judge, you got the stenographer, the lady that right through the joint, prosecutor, defendant, you got 18B lawyer, right? You got all this, a bunch of officers, paralegal, a bunch of people in the court, man. It's 100K right there, nigga, per day, man. So yeah, I think they figured out that like, yo, let's go after these rappers because they got the money and we'll just bang them out in court. Yo, YNW Melly has been locked up for 3 years without, yo, there's people that are sitting right now in their trial. Dirk is trying to start like they just got them sitting there. And if you don't know, that shit costs money, man. Your lawyer, he charging them every minute, man. I know Black, he does a lot of tough shit, man. I don't understand that, but it is what it is, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hearts up, everybody. But yo, I appreciate everybody. Y'all have a great day. We just got, what I'm saying? I just saw 86 minutes, bugged me out. I'm getting hot. But everybody have a great day. Peace. One love. You know how it goes, man. I see you tomorrow, same time, 10 to 11, 10:30. You know, later, Darius. One love, man. But truly, truly, I appreciate everybody. Nobody ever be pot. It's the factory. Have a good one, everyone. Nene, have a great day. Stormy, heal. Christy, have a great day. I hope the little one is, not bugging you, but have a great one. And Darius, stay up. Black, salute. Everybody, Red Eagle, Black, everybody, have a great day. You already, man. I appreciate everybody. Good looking. Yeah. One love, everybody. Have a great day, man. Later, y'all. Later, y'all. Brought y'all in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Little tone down. The haters be hating outside. But yo, have a great one, everybody. Love you guys. Be safe. Take care. Zay Dollar, random. Peace. Peace, everybody. Bye. 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 Later, y'all. Have a great one for real, for real. Peace. Thank you for rocking with me. 22. Yeah, nigga. Have a great one, y'all. Peace.